It's garden day. Picked up a bunch of pallets yesterday and we broke them down already. So it's time to build some garden boxes. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know how long this is gonna take me, but we'll see what we can do. I still gotta pull the nails out, so that might take me a little bit. I'm gonna start on one for corn and sugar snap peas, so we'll go from there. Wow, that was a quick couple minutes. I mean, it didn't take me but like a minute and a half to tear all those nails out. Did you see that? Pretty good in my book. So I've got all the nails out now that I want to get out. Some of them I'm just like, screw it, because I'll end up cutting that section out anyways. So I'm gonna go get the saw, drill, a bunch of screws, and a marker, probably something to drink, and then come back out and start building some boxes. Thought I'd tell you something real quick. Everything tastes better in a mason jar. Just thought I'd give you that information. Don't mess it up. You mess it up, I'm gonna do yours.
How am I supposed to mess it up? It's just all one length.
I don't know. It's gonna say cut twice, measure once. Isn't that how it goes? So after I got that last piece put on there, I was like, that box looks really big to be only 3 boards wide, because my intention was to use these last 3 boards and go, and then that one. So I've got like this much too much. Oops. I forgot to cut these down to 11 inches. And then these 3 on 11 inches. So, but that's okay. I just measure off 11 inches and then on this side, same thing. And then take these screws out and these screws out and then just pull them together and redo it. But I gotta wait for the drill to charge, so I can go ahead and cut them and get my cross bracing for the bottom out of 2x4's cut. But anyways, sorry, I got a little carried away and I finished it and I already put some dirt in there. There we go. So I got one more bucket of dirt to put in there, right there. And then we'll start putting some seeds in there. Alrighty then, I'll catch you in a minute. We're ready to plant corn and sugar snap peas. So I know that my corn is supposed to go in 4 parallel rows, but I just don't have the room to do that. So I'm gonna plant 2 parallel rows with 4-inch spacing on the seeds, and I'm gonna do 1 row this way, 4-inch spacing, 1 row this way, 4-inch spacing, and 4 inches between. Maybe that'll be better than not at all. Got some good old corn. So there's one, and I'm just gonna set them on top of the dirt for right now, so I can see where my seeds are. And then in the middle of these, I'm gonna plant some sugar snap peas. So we shall see. Once I get everything laid out, I'll just push it down in the dirt. I believe the corn is supposed to go 2 inches, 1.5 inches. Alright, should be 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It's 24 kernels of corn. That's not the kind of numbers I'd be looking for if I was on my own land and had the room to, do some serious gardening. But we're doing it in boxes that will fit in the back of the truck. I think it'll be fun. And these sugar snap peas are supposed to be 1 inch deep, 2-inch spacing. So I'm gonna do I don't know how to explain this. I'm just gonna set it in here and I'll let y'all see. I'm just gonna overload this with sugar snap peas because the boys love them. And we like, don't get me wrong, we like corn too. But the boys love these sugar snap peas, just picking them off and eating them the way they are. So I'm gonna try to do quite a few of these sugar snap peas. Hopefully it doesn't drain the corn. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more. Why not, right? And then I'll take the camera and show you kind of where I've got it laid out. I'm honestly not expecting a whole lot from the corn. If it does, awesome. If not, I'm not really worried about it. Maybe we'll get some, maybe we won't. But my hope is that these peas will climb the corn, just like the beans are intended to climb the okra. I've got a few left. I'm just gonna throw them in here, and if they grow, cool. If I had to end up thinning it out some, that's alright. That worked out perfect. Let me get the camera and turn it around so you can see. And let's see what's going on here. So, corn. Oh. Nah, that'd be alright. Sugar snap, corn, corn, sugar snap, corn, corn, sugar snap, corn, sugar snap. That one's sugar snap. Sugar snap, sugar, corn, sugar, corn, sugar, corn, sugar. All the way down. So I'm gonna turn the camera back around and shove these back down in the dirt the way they're supposed to, the depth they're supposed to be. And that may be too many. I don't know. Let's see what the package says. It says days to germinate 7 to 14, 1 inch depth sow, seed spacing 2 inches, row spacing 2.5 feet. I'll end up thinning these. Whatever. We'll just plant them. If they come up and they start coming up too thick, I'll thin it out a little bit. Alrighty. Now I'm just going to take my finger and shove all this down in the dirt. Then I'll get my garden hose. Water it down good. I know this stuff's going to be crowded, but if it don't grow, it don't grow. If it grows, cool. That's awesome. We're just gonna. This is our first year trying to do it in confined spaces, so we'll see. Alright. Now I kind of cover my holes up a little bit, just kind of pat it down. Get the dirt over it. Now this dirt's only like 8, maybe 10 inches thick, so it may not be deep enough. I don't know. We'll see. We got a row of corn, 2 rows of corn, and 2 bags of sweet peas. I did notice we got quite a few little seedlings sprouting. I'll show you those in a second. They're starting to come up. Oh, one of the egg crates are coming up. I don't know which one it is. Find out when it comes up. But I planted this many in numbers because I fully intend for some of them to not make it. We started 18 tomato plants. I don't expect to get 18 tomato plants. If I do get 18 tomato plants, some of y'all are going to be getting some tomato plants for a gift. I would like to have 6 or 8. So if all of them come up, I'm giving away 10 tomato plants. We have the room for some. We don't have room for all of it. So I'm gonna get the water hose on now. I've been talking to you for like 5 minutes, and the camera wasn't even recording. I'm gonna turn this off for a second. Got my okra and corn watered. I haven't watered these yet. I just want to show you the seeds startings. So we don't have any here. None in these. We got the big one right here. He's been up for a few days. Got one there, sprouted over the last day or 2. I didn't notice it yesterday. None in here. None. There's one. Right there. And there's one. And there's one. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's one. So, 6 of these are tomatoes. 6 of them are bell peppers. These are squash and cucumbers. I think these right here are cucumbers, and these are squash, and then there's one of them in here. It's a cucumber, squash and a cucumber. And so we've got 2 tomato trays up here, 2 bell peppers, 1 habanero, and I think 1 squash. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll find out when I start planting it, or when they start coming up. So, all right, I'm gonna finish watering this. We got our corn and sugar snap planted. I gotta go build some boxes for onions and radishes, and I think we'll call it a day after that. So I'm running out of screws. I just dumped my bag out to try to find maybe some drywall screws. I think I got plenty of those. Grab all the screws I can use. Got a lot of building to do. Cheeto's outside with me. She's just loving it up. Yeah, we should have plenty to do what we need to. I may have to change bits back and forth. Some of them are number 2 fillet, some of them are T30, and some of them are square bit. But I gotta get the battery. Give me 1 minute. I'm back. So I'm gonna assemble this box kind of the same way. These are not real deep boxes because it's just for radishes. So it'll be about 3 inches of dirt, maybe 4. And I'm not trying to make these perfect. I'm not worried about somebody saying, oh, well, that one's an inch short. Well, it went together, so it's fine. Why? Get in the house. Uh-oh. Split the board. Go. Get inside. I may have to get my drill instead of... just be careful, I guess. Yeah, that always helps, huh? What I'm doing is I'm just running these in reverse, kind of burn my star roll through that first board. Probably not the best way to do that, but it's working, so, and it's quicker than pre-drilling, whatever. There's one wall. Second one. Calm down. Sorry, TJ, I know I'm supposed to be using my drill probably. My bad. Used to get on to me for using my impact driver too much. I'm a mechanic. I like hearing the ugga duggas. I was a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic anymore. There's the other one. No. Had to find one that was Phillips and not square. These boards are different thicknesses. That's okay. Put a couple more in there. Just dirty it up. Sounds like I'm fixing to have to plug my drill back up. build the bottom for. And come like this. Okay. Make sure I got it. Yeah. So 1 foot. Make these a little thicker because they're help sturdy it up. Hush, hush. Cheeto. Also kind of help hold the box down in the weather. This one's not real heavy. It won't have a lot of dirt in it to keep it from blowing away. I don't expect it to. You never know. Okay, now I'm going to run the board this way. Right here. Right here. Because I'm going to take these thin pieces and start fitting them in here this way. Let me get that. 12 3/4. We're just kind of making do with what we got, so. I won't hear no making fun of it. There we go. Can you see that? There we go. So now we're going to cut some 1 foot pieces to do this. See how many I need on my tape. It is 9 1/4. These are 2 1/4. How many is that? I don't know. I'll just figure it out when I get there. screw it down. You can kind of see what we got. Need 8 screws. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's plenty. I dropped one. Looks like we got a 1/2 inch gap right here. I really don't want to have to try to rip a 1/2 inch piece of 1x. I got a better idea. I don't think I have to screw that down. I'm going to, but I don't think you need to. I'm just going to put 2 screws in it. There we go. Radish box. I gotta build some more. Never ending. Set that one aside and get the next one started. Green onion box. Woo! That was quick. Still got more to do. Well, I'm running out of lumber. This one started, but it's only that deep, so I wanted to put some sweet onions in it, but trying to figure out how to make the walls a little higher. I'm almost out of screws. I got about 10 screws left. I've got a little more lumber, but that's it. These pieces are not long enough. Those out there are, but they're pretty thick. They're not real wide, so I couldn't double screw them. They're just, I don't know. I may just call it until I can get some more pallets. That was 6 pallets. We built the one with the corn, the one for the radishes, one for the green onions. If I can't can't find anything else to plant sweet onions in, oh well. I'm not real worried about it. I might pick up a few more pallets this weekend. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna call it quits. Put my tools up. I still gotta go get a couple buckets of dirt. Chewy is having a fit. Cheeto is having a fit. So, we'll catch y'all later.